Guys, we are a half hour from landing in Manila. It's been a very long day. Very tired, even though I slept a lot. I slept the whole time. My feet hurt, my back's aching, but I am so excited.
We're actually going to be seeing demands less than 24 hours from right now.
What a great first thing to do.
That's absolutely
insane. Yeah,
we're very excited. So we hope to see you guys very soon. Bye for now.
Oh, thank God it's Filipino Friday.
What day is it?
I don't remember.
It's a Sunday.
It's Sunday, I know that. Yeah.
22nd.
22nd, right.
Welcome. We arrived on March 11th, and we are doing our first...
Our recap. As we're looking through the pictures, which some of it, I don't even remember it happening because it's been such a whirlwind of things.
We woke up, and the first thing we did is we went out and found some Kape.
Kape, of course. We're in Makati right now, but every place in the Philippines, the coffee is just
It's fantastic. We walked in, and they took us down an empty hall into empty rooms. I'm just like, I don't think they know why we're here. And then eventually we got there, and it was good.
Also, fun little fact, I'm wearing the same shirt in that picture that I'm wearing now, so full circle.
Then we went out for breakfast right after. We got more Kape, and we met the first person who recognized us randomly, and she preferred not to have her picture shown, but she was a lovely woman.
Speaking of coffee, I feel like we've had 4 cups every single day.
Kape and kanin, coffee and rice, multiple times every day.
Plentiful supply.
And Red Horse, we'll get to that.
Yes, indeed.
So then we stopped at a 7-Eleven,
Yeah.
still working on that bottle of water.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's ridiculous.
I went with more of a suitable size, which I still haven't finished that either.
And then it was such a treat. Zeka, one of our Diamond members,
Air
had goodies delivered to our hotel right away, so that was very sweet.
All of which were delicious except for the squid, which we did not like.
Not a favorite.
we were in the elevator. We're like, what does that smell?
What did she give us? Yeah, we're gonna pass.
But very sweet, very sweet.
Yes, and then we went to the Milky Cafe, and we had our first Filipino cuisine.
Yes, a meeting with Sarge, Celeste, her son, Girlie was there.
And Christy was with us. I didn't mention that at the beginning. So Johnny's wife joined us for just a couple parts throughout the trip, so that was nice. She was with another friend as well. There was the mango.
Oh, the unripened mango.
Now that had
It was a shrimp paste. Yes.
Also not our favorite.
Not our favorite. All right, there we go.
Take a picture.
The sourness is in your face. No?
But surrounded by things that we absolutely loved. We had the chicken kebab there, which I don't know the names of these.
The adobo.
Adobo. This squid.
This surprised me.
We like the fresh squid, I guess, as opposed to the dried.
It was the ink.
Yeah, squid in its own ink.
Yeah.
Which, again, I've never had squid ink before, and it was very
vinegary,
tasty.
but flavorful. I was surprised. I actually liked it.
Yes. And some fish as well, which we had
kind of a staple
a lot
for
of
sure.
Fish, which obviously this is the area to have that.
And my favorite part of the meal was when Celeste was making sure Johnny was preparing his plate correctly, because she didn't like the way he was combining food, so she made sure he had the right flavor profile.
Yeah, it's a very strong person, as advertised.
Oh my God.
She's wonderful.
She's so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.
And Sarge and I geeked out over music and movies, so we have a lot of the same stuff in common.
And then we closed off with
Halo Halo, yes, which everybody wanted us to try.
Fantastic.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot of flavors packed in one.
Yes.
And then right after that, we went to Quezon City the first time. We've been back many times since, actually.
Yeah.
And we got to meet up with Latte Lover and another subscriber,
Emil and his friend Christian.
Yep. And
both great guys.
They were fantastic. We had more coffee.
More coffee. Yes.
Oh, I didn't like my coffee there. I had some. No, it was latte tea. Some sort of black.
Sometimes
that was a fail. For me.
You get too adventurous, it bites you in the butt.
But one thing we noticed on the way there that we noticed throughout the whole trip was the electricity.
Speaking of kind of a lot, kind of chaotic, but
this image right here,
it works.
This is one tiny example. This is just chaos everywhere. I don't know how they know who's using what electricity. It's amazing.
Yes.
But we had met up with Emil because he happens to be friends with Mark, the choir director of the Mets, the
Madrigal
Filipino
Singers.
Madrigal Singers. And we were invited to experience
one of their rehearsals, yeah.
I can't tell you how special this was. I've been to several choir practices, rehearsals before, and they had some really unique ways of doing things. So one is, as we've seen before, is they don't have basses over here, tenors over here.
Yeah, they mix it up, which I think is really wise. You can get the full spectrum of frequency in the different parts.
The other thing they did as they were practicing, we saw this.
Yes.
Out of nowhere, we're like, why is that? I was like, oh, maybe they're taking the next part, or they were cueing whatever. And it took a while for me to figure out. It was when a mistake was made. The mistake might be, and we confirmed this with Mark later at dinner, it could have been that the lyric was wrong, maybe they were a little sharp or flat, or the timing was off. Just
anything to throw the whole balance off.
Right.
Which you got to love the accountability, because where we're from, if you mess up, it's not this, it's this.
Blame it on the person next to you. It was accountability, so I thought it was really effective, and I think other choirs should take note of this. It also lets Mark know, or whoever the director is, that they know they were off, so they don't have to stop and explain something.
And obviously Mark has a great ear, but they blend so well, it's got to be really tough as a director to pick out what is off. I'm sure. You can hear what's off, but they just sound so good together. Yeah, and some obviously great collectively, but some great individual voices too. Just right off the bat, it's like, okay,
it was just
we're in the
brilliant.
Philippines, yes.
I have to say, when they raised their hands, most of the time I was like, "What was wrong?"
Right?
It was what possibly was off in that moment? But it's just the subtle nuances. But that's why they're so good.
Yes, and obviously, as you'd expect, being in the room, it just adds another madrigal element.
Yes.
No, it's just obviously we've heard them. Online and through our in-ears, and it obviously sounds beautiful, but just being surrounded by
the literal sound waves hitting you. It's not even being amplified through speakers.
And they even let us go up front even more, so we got even a better
sound
spectrum.
Powerful. We were quite happy then and there.
I spent all my years in believing you, but I just can't get no relief. Somebody, can anybody
And then we went out to dinner, which was very nice, and we tried our first
This is going to be a
Filipino beer.
theme of this video, us going out to eat places.
Let's start with the beer. They put ice cubes
We didn't put ice
in
cubes.
beer.
A couple of our friends did, and we were.
And this was
thrown off.
commonplace.
Yeah.
I was a little traumatized. I was like, what do you, no, you're ruining the beer.
It took him 3 days to get over it. He's better now.
It doesn't distract me as much.
Yes.
But it's a good beer. San Miguel. It turns out later I tried a red horse, and I'm a horseman now.
You're a horseman,
I
for
don't
sure.
know if that's
I love
the
it
thing,
too. I love
But
it too.
it's fantastic. But yes, we had a meal with rice. And
A meal with Emil, actually.
yes, great conversations and get to know everybody, the management and everything. Great group of people. And
Yes.
It was a great first day for sure. Day 2, we woke up and had some coffee at the Cartel.
The Cartel, yeah.
Yes.
There's a restaurant connected to the hotel called the Pablo. Pablo
Mhm.
Picasso. I don't really know how those two words connect.
And we had rice with breakfast.
Yeah,
itself.
that actually wasn't the first time. The day before, I actually had rice with
That's right.
some sort of
Yes.
meat.
Then we went out with Girlie. When the night before, Girlie had suggested we need to go check out the National Museum.
Girlie, who by the
Oh
way,
my gosh, she's a rock star.
she's awesome. I love her personality, and she is maybe the busiest person that I know. So we've been doing things every day, and it's been 10 or 11 days.
And it's exhausting.
And we're
Wonderful.
ready for a long nap. And she just, every time you look on Instagram, she's doing something.
This,
She's
and I'm
somewhere
over here, and I'm over here, and I'm over here.
Just so active and just, connected to so many people. And just a great person to be with. She's,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And by the way, she is the manager of Celeste, and she's the producer, one of the producers in Song of the Fireflies. So that's, part of what she does. So we went to the museum, she took us on a tour, and we were on a hunt to find a Lagaspi. Celeste's father is a famous artist. So we went and we were just looking at the incredible art, learned about some crazy artists.
Jose? Yes.
Yes.
Great artist. Questionable choices in life, perhaps.
Yes. But good works.
But,
But we finally
Take us-
found a few Lagaspi pieces, one of which is right here, as you can see.
yeah.
And-
Really like his style a lot. It's sort of surreal quality to it, but there's a realism. Picasso-esque, but his own style of
Definitely
the
his
colors
own
that he used.
style. Yeah.
And didn't she say that he was colorblind?
Oh, I missed that, if that's true.
I hope that's true. I thought she said something like that, which, if that's true, I mean, it created something very interesting. If that's not true, just ignore what I said. But I thought
Yeah.
she mentioned that.
We could look it up, but I feel like this is good content.
Yes.
And moving on.
And I know our viewers like a homework assignment,
Yes.
so let me know if I'm
we
wrong.
we like to give you something to
Yeah.
do. This is an interactive experience. So then it was time for lunch, and somehow on our way out we ended up on the wrong floor. We're like just getting lost in the museum. So
Yes.
that was fun.
By the way, this picture of us, her and I walking together, you're going to see a lot of this type of picture where I'm next to somebody that barely gets up to my shoulder.
We had a fantastic lunch. We had rice, eggs, and steak, and I don't know what we had.
Yeah, it was like this little restaurant that she said she used to go to all the time.
Yeah.
After shows or whatever function she was doing, that was the place that they would meet up and go
Yeah.
to. So that was really cool to get sort of that authentic hangout spot in the area.
And then we had plans to interview Menchu Lauchengco.
Also in the middle of a rehearsal, another privileged sort of position to be in because obviously we love the final product, but there's something so fascinating to see their process and how they go about things and just the quickness of the mind and the creativity in the moment, and their dialogue is just constant, and they're like, oh, well, let's go over here, or let's change it over there, speak with this inflection, or speak to the crowd here.
Hey, rather than go up, cross the stage very slowly, only when you sing.
Use the word "dungka." I'm sorry?
Then you can stop and
Again,
look.
please,
What
Sharon.
you want to do is you want to get to the center when you're going to sing the cabaletta.
Ah.
And what was mind-blowing to me was the young woman that Menchu was working with. They just met the day before. And they are
Right.
interacting in a way that I thought this has already been a month in motion.
Yes. And that young woman, by the way, I can't remember her name. What was it?
It's right here.
Yes, but her voice transcends name and anything else. It was just,
yes,
it was wonderful.
Not like you.
I don't want it done like me. I want it done like Verdi.
With music?
Yes, with music. This
Ikaw pala yun, sorry.
isn't opera. This is your life.
She's so tiny. She projected. It was just
I don't understand the physics of how that's possible, but it is.
Incredible voice.
Yeah, and Menchu didn't sing as much during this particular segment that they were rehearsing, but the couple things that she did, she's obviously a pro.
And the director also, fantastic interaction.
And I loved his passion. And Menchu's acting, even if she wasn't just an amazing vocalist, a great actress.
Yes.
I mean, definitely felt what she was doing.
After that rehearsal, we had the opportunity to sit down and do an interview with her and get to know her and her background a little more. We just kind of walked in on the rehearsal. You're obviously starring in Masterclass.
And the whole play is based on an actual masterclass that Maria Callas gave at Juilliard in, if I remember correctly, 1971 and 72. What you saw is a sort of the blocking of Act 2 after the tenor had left. It would be very hard to sort of try to be Callas. So what I'm attempting to do is get the essence of her. So I watch her, I sort of listen to how she speaks. She has a certain pattern when she speaks. When I first open the script and I see the monologues, and I'm like, what did I get myself
Something
into?
has to drive you, yes.
I'm like, I'm 62 and can I still memorize
There's a
this
few lines. Yes, right.
A wonderful personality, very insightful, and so much grace and intelligence and talent, but also warmth and, definitely down to earth.
And then to continue our musical theater day, we ended up going to Spring Awakening. This was recommended to us by Leia when we interviewed her back in December because her son Nick and Menchu is in it as well.
So while we're in the Philippines, do you have any recommendations? What do we have to do when we're there?
What's up?
So we're going to be in Manila for the first part. Besides eat, yes.
In Manila, you're going to go there and you're going to be there in March. I know that Spring Awakening, I think, is going to be running. My son is going to be in it. And he's playing Moritz. So that's going to play at the Black Box at the Proscenium.
However, both Menchu and Nick are rotating. So the performance that we saw had neither of them in it. So we were disappointed in that, but not disappointed in those who performed. Yeah. They delivered. I mean, they brought the script to life.
Yes, they certainly did. And the theater was really cool. It's just this little intimate
black box theater style.
I really loved that a lot. And the play, God, how would you describe it? It was intense. It was emotionally intense. There was a lot of things happening.
Heavy topics, but also purposely animated, right? There's kind of like this youthful energy, but hitting heavy topics that, were poignant. And the voice, oh my God. Everybody delivered as expected.
Right.
It's a Filipino cast.
I was going to say that the odds are that it's going to be good.
So that night, we thought, let's do a nightcap. And we had 8 pints.
Nightcap with with 5 exclamation points, yes.
Oh my God.
That's,
So Hoegaarden is a Belgian beer that John and I both like, so we saw that. And
that's not like any pint that I've seen, by the way. I've gone to Irish pubs. A pint is
massive.
It's on the bigger size. But this is literally 3 beers in one. And that picture that's been taken doesn't do the size justice. No. That cup made me look like a normal-sized human.
So the next morning we woke up
hungover. No,
no. Actually, we weren't hungover at all. Do you know why? because of how much rice we've consumed.
Just soaked it all up. It just soaked it all up.
That's the secret. If you have enough kanin, you can have as much beer as you want. We went to just on the
We're in the corner. There was a farmer's market.
Massive.
Yeah.
Just tent after tent after tent. They do this every Saturday with vegetables and ingredients from farmers nearby.
Garden items, but also just any product you can think of, but done, in a very homemade sort of way. And look at my little ice cream there, my little gelato.
I just want to point out, this is a normal-sized ice cream cone for the Filipinos, which is a little small
I was
for
like,
Johnny.
one go.
It was gone. And then, of course, we had breakfast with rice.
Right, it still
yes.
doesn't make sense that I'm looking at breakfast because I've never had rice with breakfast.
I know. And then we headed out for, guess what, another meal. This time with Paulo,
yes,
who is just brothers with Zeka.
For a sense of relativity,
yes.
When I'm at home, I have like one meal a day, maybe a snack, or a little lunch. This has been an adjustment to get used to eating full-size meals pretty much every 3 hours.
This meal, which had a variety of different things, one of which I think ended up being probably our collective favorite, the beef, what was it called?
People have told us about 10
And you're going
times.
to tell us again in the comments. It didn't stick.
Mahalo. And we've had a couple different varieties of it. Mm-hmm. This is more, it's more about the broth, and then they put a meat bone, and then they fire it up. Just the flavor, it was so intense and so flavorful.
We also, for the first time, met up with another Diamond member. We have Latte Lover, and then Chris Evert.
That was the first time? Okay.
Yes.
That's weird because after we've hung out with her a few times, and it feels like we've known her forever.
I know.
Just a great hang.
Yes.
Latte as well. I mean, obviously, we've just great friends.
Actually, Latte was already in the Philippines for 2 weeks, and she stayed another week because of the event following this lunch, dinner, I don't even know what time of day it was.
Yeah.
To the 70s Bistro, where Johnny
in Quezon City
and I got to finally meet Eumee Capile in person, and she is just as bright and glowing and wonderful as always.
A ray of sunshine, if there ever was one.
My turn! The show went great. They had about 10 minutes to warm up, run through the song you guys wrote together.
Yeah, because her and I had never really rehearsed the song together, and then also she wanted to play with the full band, which I thought was a great idea. So we all had to learn this, song and play it together.
Here's a little clip of them, their very first time exploring the song.
Yeah.
Switch.
Which was a magical moment for me. It was just hearing it come.
Hearing
to life.
her voice in person in that.
Yes.
So her band obviously picked up on it really quick, and I also want to point out JoJo, her vocal coach, and I think his.
I feel like everyone's vocal coach. There was about
well, yeah,
3 other acts there, and they were all.
We had a theme. It was the JoJo show.
Yeah.
What a great guy. Has fantastic students. What I love though is he's obviously cultivates a good group of people because they were genuinely cheering each other on. It wasn't like one singer came on, and then they just went in their corner or left or anything like that. I mean, they were rooting for each other. And just incredibly supportive atmosphere, the whole thing. And we met so many wonderful Throneleys for the first time in person. The best part is like we know their names.
To put the faces
or
to
their
the
YouTube names, and then
put the faces and the personalities and the energies to those names.
Oh, and the owner, one of the owners of the 70s Bistro, she just found out that day that we were there. She's already a subscriber.
Oh,
and she didn't realize that we were booked. She was amazing.
And what a woman too. She's just a sweetheart.
Yeah, and the 70s Bistro Bar, by the way, you got to experience being on stage. From the audience, the vibe was great. It was very comfortable, warm, inviting again. But the mix was great too. It sounded awesome.
I
was
love
it like on the front end?
The vibe of the whole room was amazing. You know, I said this throughout the night. I'm like, this is a bar gig, but it didn't feel like a bar gig. It's not like any bar gig that I've ever seen.
No.
This was a concert.
It's like concert hall, family room.
Yeah, it was a concert, but with an intimate feel to it, which I think that's my favorite kind of sort of scenario to be in.
You connect to the audience, you feel the love.
This won't be impossible. We're not gonna be here because not because of ano ba yun na English. Ito talaga actually this that hirapan ako mag-English. I'm not English. You translate, okay? I'm prepared for my songs, but not for speaking. This is not possible without Throga, vocal gym duo, Richard Pink, and Johnny Cummings. Welcome to the Philippines.
There was some food, also, because 3 hours went by.
Yeah. We had played our song, and people, they were shouting one more song. And, obviously I'd never played with this band. We're like trying to figure out what to do. And I did a bold thing. I just started going into a song, but I felt like the people on that stage would know it. So I started playing the intro to Don't Stop Believing, and then we just went into it.
So this is we have lots of photos and videos. Hopefully you've already seen some of them online. But there's one particular photo that's a favorite of mine. It's this one.
I want to enlarge this one and put it in a frame and put it in my living room. This is so great.
So adorable.
Sometimes I slouch just because I'm so tall. I want to be more normal. So I stood as tall as I could next to her for like 5 seconds, and then I gave her a hug, and that's the look I got.
As he's walking off, she was like, I feel like a keychain.
I feel like a keychain.
You're so big. With their thick, beautiful
I would love to have you as my
accent.
keychain, Eumee. Anytime.
So much fun. And then, again, just hanging out with everybody after the show. It's just an incredible experience.
The whole energy in the room was just so warm, and it was so great connecting with everybody.
Cheap perfume for a smile we can share.
which was minutes later. It felt like.
Seemed like it.
We got home, I don't know what time.
Late for Richard.
So late.
Even in this completely out of whack time zone, it's completely opposite. He still gets up at 4 a.m. on the dot.
It's like, oh, it's time. I have something to do. I was so sleep deprived. So we got on Cebu Pacific, traveling from Manila to Cebu, obviously. Oh, we forgot a very important story. So pause, rewind to the moment we got off the plane to Manila.
Oh, right. Yes. In case we needed to be reminded that we were in the Philippines, as soon as we walked onto the ramp to get into the gate, there one of the people lined with wheelchairs.
Yeah, all of the
people, started singing.
I can't remember why. I think he was trying to cheer. One of the passengers looked probably tired or whatever, sad or whatever. So he started something just randomly. Who was he? He's like an 18-year-old kid or something.
He's probably 30. He looked 18. Probably.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's another
thing. But he
thing.
started singing, and then everyone jumped in. We have literally not set foot in the Philippines. We're on the off-ramp from the plane, and we're already hearing the singing. So anyway, back to the story. We got on the plane. Johnny didn't quite fit.
Listen, I've been on many flights, and, generally speaking, the legroom is not adequate, but I can survive it. Maybe my knee is grazing the seat ahead of me, or I have like a half an inch or something. This, yes, it was jammed into both knees. I still have the bruises to prove it. So I actually had to sit diagonally, like legs this way.
There was a fun airline. They even played games in the middle of it. They'd do trivia.
With the flight attendants.
Yeah. This destination introduced surfing to the Philippines and is now known as the surfing capital of the Philippines. Congratulations, the correct answer is Siargao. Thank you everyone for joining our fun game. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
So we land, we're in the airport, and we get recognized by one of our subscribers, which was super cool. We say hi to the family. Turns out later, he cousins, I think, with Tony Lambino. Everybody knows everybody. It's just so cool.
It's a huge population. And there was a couple moments where wow, the world really is small because how is that connection there?
We met up with Tressa, who basically organized our entire experience in Cebu, which is incredible, and her sister June, who was so much fun. Oh my God, I love them together too.
Yeah, two kind of opposite personalities, but they go so well together.
It worked perfectly.
Yes,
exactly. And Chris Evert was there as well. So the goal was to see Mission Souls, but first they took us to kind of a nice place.
You want to talk about heaven. This is about as close as it gets here on Earth.
Tambuli, I believe is the name of it.
Just exquisite. Living the high life.
Some of the most amazing food ever. Have you had a chicken parm like that before?
No, and I've been to Italy.
This is where I discovered Red Horse.
This was it?
I don't think I have a picture of it, but I have not.
There's certain moments in your life, before and after. It's like, what was I doing before
when you
this?
met your wife, when your kids were born.
And when you discovered Red Horse for the first time, yeah.
That's right. And as you can see, just the whole area was just absolutely beautiful. By the way, the staff and the manager of the entire resort, who was hanging out with us for lunch, she was so sweet and so accommodating. So next on our trip was stopping at Alegre Guitars, and the founder of the guitar, this brand, the series, and he walked us through the background of how guitars are made and just the craftsmanship that goes behind this.
Things that I never knew. I've played guitar for a long time, and I never knew the physics and the different effects they have sonically and acoustically. And looking at the guys making them, using just very traditional tools, carving by hand.
He said it's about a month process for each one, which is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And therefore the character within each instrument truly is unique. It's not just pressed and manufactured and all sounding the same. So the process of even finding the guitar for you is interesting, right? So as a guitarist, like you need to play everything he has to see which one really adapts to your ear and your style and everything, which is
absolute works of art.
Yes.
And we had a sing along, another commonality in this trip. Lots
this
of
was
sing-alongs.
required. There was singing everywhere.
Top of the world, down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world.
So after that, we decided to go to a pizza place because we were hungry. No, we went to Handero Pizzeria. Zara, the owner, was absolutely wonderful, helping us again with Tressa, putting on a fantastic meet and greet with Mission Souls and
eat a pig, a whole pig.
Yes, but Johnny didn't eat it correctly. So lechon is a full pig experience, and Johnny went and got some after it was cut up, and he came back with a plate with no skin on it. And everybody was disappointed in him.
Rookie mistake.
Where's the skin? Go get the skin. That's the salty, crispy goodness.
Generally, I avoid skin when I eat things, so I just didn't think of it. And but they had me go back and get the skin, and obviously it was
good.
tasty.
It was kind of like
everything.
like a really lean bacon. Similar,
which I love.
Yes.
So I don't know what I was thinking, but I amended the situation, and it was awesome. And then we got to hang out with the family, and just a wonderful family. Very just kind, friendly, modest.
Anything you see online on YouTube is, might have been edited or cut or whatever. I mean, these kids are just
they're genuinely
intelligent, humble.
They're the real deal.
Good mannered. Like, Sheena and Second know what they're doing. They are raising a fantastic family, and we love them all. Yeah, so we got to check out a couple of the opening acts.
Baby, I know how you feel about. Isn't it crazy?
And then, of course, in between bands, because the lechon wasn't enough, we had some pizza.
We needed more food. We were
the pizza was good.
We were wasting away to nothing, and our friends surrounding us could see that, and they came to the rescue.
Yes, they did.
So we could stuff our faces some more.
I like mushrooms on my pizza. That obviously wasn't going to go over well with Johnny. So we had to order 2 pizzas, actually. But we both like thin crust. Yeah,
that's true.
So it was excellent. Definitely worth checking out. And then the band. They got up, they played, they absolutely rocked the place. First it was the full band, and then they transitioned to just the kids. They kind of closed the show, which I thought was pretty cool.
I love that. Yeah. I mean, obviously the family group is amazing, but I love how the parents are like, let's let them do their thing and shine.
Say I've been to a lot of concerts at this point. As far as rock bands go, this is genuinely one of my favorite experiences.
Yeah.
There's something to look at constantly, and they're so comfortable in their skin already, and just the level of musicianship is just fantastic.
Just the sound, like the tempos of everything, which, especially for younger kids, everything tends to be quicker. They haven't got that settled. Even adult bands, it's
adrenaline sometimes kicks
and
in.
Everything just had a great groove to it. All the vocals were just spot on. The individual instrumental moments, I mean, the guitar solos. I mean,
all of them,
just amazing. Yeah.
And then Johnny came. How did that come about? Did the MC guy come over and pull you up?
I was just lurking around in the background. I was enjoying listening, and Zara at one point took me aside. She's like, "Would you like to go up and play?" I was like, "I don't want to mess up what they're doing, but I mean, if they're willing to have me, I would. It'd be an honor to play with them." So they set up a keyboard for me off stage. It's just the only place you could put it, so it sat there. And played a couple songs on the piano, and it was a lot of fun.
We got a chance, obviously, to meet several of our Thronies and subscribers. Everybody was super cool, as always. One of the things I really enjoyed too is even after the set was done, at just how relaxed the family was. You and Ice were like, you're like hanging out in the parking lot. Ice was like running up trying to like high five.
I do the same thing I do with every kid. I raise my hand up as high as possible. Every kid
he's got some vertical.
Has a
good jump.
Compulsion to want to try to get it. He's got some hops for sure.
Again, great family, great experience, and we definitely hope to see them again.
I mean, just great future. Their future is bright.
Got up early, had some capes.
If it wasn't for Kape in life, I don't know what we would have done.
Tressa and Chris had hired a tour guide for us, which was an incredible treat again, because there's so much to see, and you can only take in so much.
His name was also June, so Tressa's sister June was there. Yeah, they were both June.
The tour guide was? Yeah. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I think. Yeah, so this is just a great sort of pause in our trip in the sense we,
musically.
No meetings. We just got a chance to really be tourists and explore the city and learn about it.
Which we love doing.
Yeah.
The Philippines is one of the countries located in Southeast Asia, together with Laos, Myanmar, Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore, Malaysia, Brunei. So the Philippines is the second largest archipelago in the world, next to Indonesia, since Indonesia has more or less 15,000 islands, while the Philippines has 7,641 islands. It is located near Pacific Ocean, so most likely we always experience typhoon. Imagine a minimum of 20 typhoons a year.
Oh my goodness.
Typhoon is already part of our culture. To your left, this is the Heritage Monument. So Heritage Monument built 1997 and it was completed the year 2000 and it was designed by Eduardo Castrillo. So the first figure or the first monument in the Heritage Monument is Ferdinand Magellan. So Ferdinand Magellan is a Portuguese explorer, but during his expedition, the one who financed him were the Spanish government. So two reasons why he wanted to push through his expedition. The first one is to gather spices in Moluccas. And the second one, of course, to prove that the world is round.
Right.
Yes. His fortune ends here because there was a battle between Lapu-Lapu and Ferdinand Magellan. So it was happened in Mactan, in where Magellan was defeated and killed by Lapu-Lapu.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't know that was
Yeah, I didn't know that's where it happened.
ultimate.
It was misfortune.
Yes.
Okay,
I would
let's
say so.
And we saw a couple of museums. One was this incredible house, the longest standing Chinese home outside of China.
So this was built 1675. 351 years old now. The structure of this house, it's still 90% original.
And there's still people living in it.
Yes, the people that own it now are ancestors, and they still live it mostly on weekends,
Mm-hmm.
and allows people to go through the home and see all of these relics and actually touch them and interact.
Now we need to sit there. Good. Yeah, tell me how comfortable it is out of 10.
I don't think the arms are long enough.
Yeah, lean your body down, please. And then
Yes.
put the leg in each of the arm.
Like this?
Lean your head down.
Yeah.
Is it comfortable?
I feel like I'm in an appointment for something.
Yeah. That is a real perfect chair.
It's a birthing chair.
Birthing chair. This makes sense.
Modify later our local sink known as Banggera or Banggerahan.
Wow.
So this is where we actually wash and dry our dishes. And the jar, when you put water in it, it cools naturally. We had a flat iron and then an old whisk for mixing.
I experienced using one of these.
Yeah?
So you put charcoal inside
Charcoal, yeah.
to make it
So
hot.
it's the steam.
And sometimes we put sweet potato. So we iron the clothes and then after we have a snack. It's
That's
true, right?
amazing. That's awesome.
And then we went not too far away to Casa Gorodo Museum.
We're hopping from one house to another. So here, this is Filipino Chinese house, but there it's Filipino house. So there's still Filipino Spanish in Casa Gorodo. So same thing in Yap-San Diego. There will be a local in-house guide.
And we weren't allowed to take any videos there, but we got some great pictures. We had a wonderful tour guide once again, learning all about the time period. And this particular place was one of the very few buildings, if not the only in the area, that survived one of the wars because they took over it. They were staying in it and therefore was protected. And it turns out that the lovely woman who ran it, I can't remember her name. I wish I did.
Been a lot of names. It's tough
so
to
many
keep it all
names.
straight.
We apologize, but she recognized us and she was super sweet.
So just, I don't know about you, as I get older, I love learning more about history, just how things kind of link together and how one thing leads to another. And, you know, I've always heard the word Magellan, didn't know that he came here.
No idea.
You know, and
it's where he died.
Yes.
No idea.
Yes. One thing that really permeated through this tour was sort of the spiritual sense. Obviously, we learned how the different religions that were implemented with the settlers. We visited a few churches. You know, just in the middle of the day, people just are there just praying and reflecting.
One of the oldest church here in Cebu. Not only in Cebu, but in the Philippines. Same structure made of coral stone. But originally, it was a small chapel. Inside the church, it cannot accommodate. Unlike here, for Friday and Sunday, the first Mass start early at 4 a.m. And then it's continuous up until 7 p.m.
From that, we had some nice deep talks with
with
Tressa,
Loved
who
it.
I love her sort of spiritual sense. You can definitely sense that.
There's
And-
something really beautiful about the fact that there's a lot of Filipinos. Christianity is obviously the most common practiced religion here, but before that it was paganism and
Buddhism was in there too.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that's beautiful that I really felt this sense throughout this tour and the people that we've talked to, regardless of the religion that was practiced or that they're a part of, there's just a core sense of kindness, of respect and appreciation, not just towards us, but just the people. And it stems in their artwork. It stems in their music. They value each other in a way we just don't see everywhere.
Which is what all those modalities should be about. And you can really feel that.
And then we thought we'd take a break for some food.
It had been literally minutes at that point since we had last eaten, so it was high time that we filled our bellies once again. And this is one of the places that Tressa and June's parents used to go.
The best hummus of my life.
It was so creamy.
Was so creamy and still flavorful. Fantastic food all the way around.
I've been trying to eat light because I just know this.
Right.
And inevitably, what would happen every time, I'd finish my meal.
You just got like a small little salad.
It was an Oriental salad, I think it was called. Delicious. Nobody else could finish theirs. So
all the plates,
all the leftovers. It's just like being at home.
Yes.
So then we had some tiramisu for dessert.
Which was awesome. And we literally went from that place to another restaurant.
Abaseria.
Yes. Oh my goodness. What a special place this is. So this is a Michelin recognized 2026. It's for not just the quality of the food, it is for the experience that you go for. This is like home cooked, home recipes.
Yeah.
And as you're about to see in this video, they had put together a really special presentation for us. This is the Children's Paradise Choir, and they gave us gifts and sang absolutely beautifully.
This is Children's Paradise Montessori School Choir, together with Maestro Denny Sugarol, who is internationally awarded choir director.
And then we had some other singers pop up, and I think some of these singers weren't even necessarily local. I know, didn't the one come from like
Tressa
2 hours away from
outdid
the other side of
herself.
the
I mean,
island?
planned all of this, just pulled out all the stops. We had a band in the background, including Mr. Alegre himself.
Yes.
Did sort of an impromptu thing. They didn't rehearse beforehand, which is one of the things that I love about some of the shows that we've seen. It's like amazing musicianship, but also sort of this laid back feel of, it's not about perfection. It's just about the spirit, having fun playing together, and they just happen to be amazing as well. So it's
singer
it's so fun.
After singer. It was so much fun. And Johnny jumped in, of course, on guitar, on piano. And that pianist was really good, by the way. I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
He was stellar.
He was the son, I think, of the owner.
And so after we jammed for, maybe a couple hours.
Which I could have done that all night. I was having so much fun, and it was just, the energy was contagious, and pretty much everybody sang a song.
Yeah.
And it was all variances of abilities, and it didn't matter. You had some just world-class voices, some that just, they just have fun singing, and everybody that was watching was equally as supportive.
So much fun. And then it was finally time to eat.
Oh yeah, that's right. Those were just the snacks.
Those were snacks that we started with.
Yeah.
And then we had a feast. Fish and chicken and rice and salad, soup. Oh, the soup was so good.
It's like a lentil kind of
thing.
Yeah,
a lentil. Yes, that's what it was.
But just to sum up Cebu and what Tressa put together, cannot say enough. She is a special lady.
She really is.
Just showed us the best time that anybody could, and just a wonderful human being. The people that we've met on this trip and the friends that we've made, just lifelong friends and people that we will always hold dear to our hearts.
We're very grateful to her and everybody in her circle.
Sometimes we don't stop.